Been another very interesting week in Congress with a very mixed record of activity. Legislatively, the most important thing was the so-called Raise the Wage Act. And this is an idea that's well-intentioned and unquestionably popular. That's to raise the minimum wage to $15. But we also have a Congressional Budget Office study that suggests we could lose up to 4 million jobs as a result. In Oklahoma, that would translate out to 38,000 jobs that we would lose. And that's because this wage increase is unprecedented in speed and scope. It'll be the first time we've ever doubled the minimum wage. Now, to be fair, that's done over several years, but again, the impact is pretty clear. We're going to cost a lot of people their jobs and eliminate a lot of entry-level jobs. Frankly, it's pretty unnecessary because the states can actually do this on their own, and indeed many have. The federal minimum wage is not the minimum wage in the majority of states right now. But so if states want to raise it, that makes more sense. We all know the cost of living in New York City is considerably higher than it would be in Newkirk, Oklahoma. So the right minimum wage for New York City is probably not the right wage for small-town rural Oklahoma. We also had quite a bit of drama. The Democrats decided to push through a resolution condemning the president's rhetoric, very controversial rhetoric last week that was directed at 4 members. And while I disagree with what the president had to say and the manner in which he said it, the resolution was really over the top. It basically called the president a racist. It did not go through committee. There wasn't any discussion, debate, Republican input on this. And it was a pretty dramatic day. The heat of the moment was such that literally a Democrat presiding in the chair abandoned the chair. That means just left it empty, said he would not stay and participate any longer. The speaker, Speaker Pelosi, had the parliamentarian rule that she had used inappropriate words, and the majority leader, her majority leader, confirmed that she had. That meant that they had to use their majority, the Democrats, to overturn the parliamentarian so the speaker could come back on the floor. I've never seen anything like it in my time here. And literally the night before, when the measure moved through the Rules Committee, I made the point that if we proceed down this road, we're just throwing fuel on the fire. And I think that's exactly what's happened. The rhetoric this week has gotten worse, not better, on both sides of the aisle. I'm not pointing fingers on that, but you have to stop at some point and pull back a little bit. Hopefully next week I'll have a little cheerier report for you, but this week legislatively I think we broadly did the wrong things, and unfortunately the temperature in Congress got worse, not better.